Welcome back to Great Day, Connecticut. Sherri Shepard is known for her comedic skills, but she's in a new movie that deals with a very serious subject.
Caitlin Francis had the chance to speak to her and her co-star. Take a look.
A child with substance abuse problem can be a family's worst nightmare. A new movie, Imperfect High, explores the realities facing teens. Joining us now to talk about it are two of its stars, Sherri Shepard and Nia Sue. Thank you so much, ladies, for joining us. How are you both doing?
Doing great.
Doing really well. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, you both look so beautiful. Thank you so much for joining us. We're so excited to have you both talking. So first of all, you ladies are both very, very busy. So Sherri, first of all, talk to us a little bit about some of the projects you've got going on, because we're going to talk about Imperfect High, but both of you are very, very busy. So Sherri, start us off.
Oh, wow. Well, I got a show coming out called The Sex Lives of College Girls with Mindy Kaling, where I play a powerful U.S. Senator. And that's out, I think, around November, Thanksgiving on HBO Max. And I have my podcast, Two Funny Mamas, which is on YouTube with Kim Whitley. And I am back on the road. I'm really excited. I'm about to start my comedy tour. So I am hitting the road. And there's some more stuff. I think I'm a mother to a 16-year-old. I think he's upstairs somewhere, asleep. But other than that, I'm good.
Fantastic. Nia, how about yourself? You've got a new book coming out. You just released your book.
Yes, I released a book this year called Today I Dance. So I was so excited to release it because it was such a long process, and, it was great. Just pretty surreal to say that I'm an author now and have a children's book, and to have it about dancing, something that I love so much. So really, really proud to have, that under my belt too now.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So this is kind of this Imperfect High, this new movie coming out on Lifetime. It's kind of a homecoming for both of you. You've both been on Lifetime in the past. Nia, for people who don't know, you were a part of the Dance Moms franchise. So, this Imperfect High, talk to us a little bit about the storyline behind the movie, because it deals with some really heavy topics.
Yes. So my character, Hannah, actually moves to a new town because her mom, Miss Sherri, got a new job. And Hannah struggles with anxiety and has an anxiety disorder. And in this new town, she struggles to make new friends, feels left out, and kind of falls into this hole where she starts becoming addicted to drugs.
And I know that you've talked about your Dance Moms experience. Did you have any trouble pulling from that space of anxiety and mental health to kind of get into that mode of your character?
For sure. I've, been on TV since I was 9 years old. So there's definitely been times where I've had anxiety, not to the extent that Hannah does, but definitely a sense of similarity. And I can definitely relate to her in so many different ways in that aspect.
And Sherri, I know that obviously people know you as a comedian, but this is a totally different tone for you. But you're a mom first, and you just mentioned your son upstairs. How is that playing, a serious topic and that mama role?
Being a mother helped me a lot, because I think parents don't want to think that their kids are addicted to any type of substance or any drugs. And it's a very harsh reality when you're faced with that. And you try to do everything you can to protect your child. And you think that you are. In my case, I moved my daughter to a great school where I thought she could, which she could go further with her art. And this is the very thing that got her trapped into the cycle of prescription drugs. So just as a mother, I think you go through a lot of anxiety over trying to protect your child and, keep them from harm's way. But sometimes it hits them right in the face.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, you come from that background of comedy. Was it difficult for you to get into that space? Or like you said, you are a parent. I think a lot of parents in general, caretakers, teachers even, have to have these difficult conversations with their teens especially. Are you having those kinds of talks with your own child?
Yeah, at 16, they don't like you very much. So in between him not liking me and me trying to have those serious talks, because around 16, you really don't think your parents know what they're talking about anyway. But yeah, you do try to have those talks. I try to, I try to prepare him as much as I can for people coming at him with drugs, especially with what we're going through now. We keep hearing about, deaths of people who have been on drugs and drug overdoses. So yeah, trying to have that talk. It's really, really difficult, but I do it.
Yeah. And you know what I love most about this is that Lifetime's going to be sharing the hotline and resource information for the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Service Administration on air and across the network's social media platforms. Wonderful resources for people that will be displayed during the movie and I'm sure throughout the promotions as well. So really quickly, can you guys tell people when they can catch this movie?
Yes, you can catch Imperfect High on Lifetime September 18th, 8/7 Central.
Fantastic. Sherri and Nia, thank you so much for joining us here today. Can't wait to catch it on Lifetime.
All right, thanks, Caitlin. That'll be coming up Saturday. So something to set for your DVR.